The Bold and the Beautiful aired only 3 episodes this week due to the holiday schedule, so the level of storytelling was minimal. The episodes focused mostly on the fallout from Luna's death and the Thanksgiving holiday. However, despite less explosive performances, one of the key plot points that differed from the rest this week was Electra receiving texts from Luna's alleged assailant and then having an eventual face-to-face conversation. In a week built on reactions and maintaining the tension, Laneya Grace was an easy lock for the honors. Although an odd choice, Electra Laneya Grace served as the soap's emotional lens this week, in the aftermath of the roller coaster that was Luna's Lisa Yamada escape and subsequent death. Due to her connection to Will Crew Morrow and the eventual killer, she was at the center of key reaction scenes. Grace played the reveal of Luna's vehicular eliminator with a mix of shock, fear, and confusion. Her subtle expressions throughout the Dylan, Sydney Bullock, scenes helped temper what could have been even more over-the-top ridiculous than it already was. Also, watching Grace handle Electra's unraveling, believing she was being haunted by an unknown assailant, helped sell the shock and awe. Electra's instinct recently has been to protect Will, and she's thankfully focused less on her own victim mentality. Having Electra protect and comfort others has not only given her performance itself some depth, but in the long term, it's helping make the character more dynamic. Bold is the type of show that thrives on letting the camera linger on its characters, and Grace has perfected the art of facial reactions, selling the gravity of Dylan exposing herself as the person responsible for taking Luna's life. She could have overacted the scene like some of her fellow stars, but she told just enough of a story with her facial expressions and body language that it worked. This week of The Bold and the Beautiful needed authenticity after such a long period of dramatic spectacle involving Luna, so shout out to Grace for layering her performance with believable vulnerability. The fallout from Luna's death called for genuine, honest reactions from the characters, and if someone had to be chosen, her work felt the most consistent and truthful throughout the mini-week of episodes. Despite some fans who may not see the appeal of Electra's character, her prominent placement in storylines reveals that she is not going anywhere anytime soon. Grace showed this week how powerful subtle acting can be, and perhaps that is something viewers could focus on if looking for her strong suits. The quieter week helped reveal some standout work from the actress, and without much high-stakes drama to anchor the episodes, she served as the emotional heart of the story. The impact of the Dylan reveal and her reaction to it left a lasting impression that will have ramifications into the following week. Electra's undoubtedly going to insist on Dylan revealing everything to others impacted by Luna, so she will continue to lead the story in some capacity. Reaction-driven storytelling isn't always the right way to go or lead to breakout performances, but this week, Grace brought something real and layered. Sometimes the strongest performer isn't the one who cries, screams, and yells, but instead it's someone who gives the story a human feel. Grace's work this week as Electra on The Bold and the Beautiful helped viewers reach the climax of the Luna killer reveal, and she proved that the aftermath of the shocking moments can be just as compelling as the moments themselves. Catch all new episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays on CBS and Paramount+.